Hi, this is Dee at Aloha Astro. Let's take a look at the forecast for today with the moon transiting Scorpio, Friday, August 29th. Brings the subject of exposure and vulnerability as a necessary part of emotional growth to your awareness, which can be both intimidating and liberating. As the moon forms a trine aspect with Jupiter in Cancer, a square aspect with Mercury in Leo, and a sesqui-square with Saturn conjunct Neptune in Aries, while Mercury and the nearby Sun in Virgo engage in trine aspects with Chiron in Aries and square aspects with Uranus in Gemini. Is the risk of sharing your deepest feelings, uniqueness, passion, and beliefs with an individual, a larger group, or society as a whole worth taking? Venus in Leo, Pluto in Aquarius, Uranus in Gemini, and Saturn and Neptune in Aries, blending their best attributes and influences through a cradle aspect pattern, support the sharing of deeper emotions, creativity and passion, vulnerability, and risk-taking. When you do break past patterns of avoidance, denial, and self-protection, you may rekindle the spontaneous joy that you felt when you were young, anticipated happiness, and welcomed sharing your dreams and interests with others. The opportunity to take a big step in some area of your life could present itself today. Rather than reject it out of fear of the unknown or feelings of inadequacy, accept the chance to share who you are and what you already have, and more will be added. Vulnerability is the fertile soil for growth. So here we can see the moon and the aspects that it is making, that trine to Jupiter in Cancer. So we have some nice flow between two water signs that are encouraging the deeper intimacy and sharing. And we've got that square to Mercury in Leo, where there may be some hesitancy in expressing your uniqueness or creativity because Mercury is squaring Uranus and the moon. And the sun also is making that square to Uranus. That's like, do I dare? Do I dare really show what's on my mind or how unique or unusual I truly am? And then we've got another square here, which I did not mention, but Chiron and Mars. Chiron in Aries, which is a self-aware sign, and Mars, an action-oriented planet, in Libra, which is a relationship-minded sign. Those two planets are both squaring Jupiter, which is bringing also some of the hesitancy in sharing with others. Is it safe? Will they accept and receive what you might be sharing? Well, you're not going to know unless you try. And I do think that while we have Chiron making trines with Mercury and the Sun, as well as this cradle, which is comprised of the two minor grand trines that overlap each other here with Venus, Uranus, Saturn and Neptune, and Pluto, that this is basically saying that if you dare, if you overcome your fear and basically work through this T-square of Chiron, Pluto, Venus, and go deep, open up and share, then you're going to feel the effect of that cradle and probably be a happier person. There are no guarantees, but suppression is not the path to happiness today. Most definitely not. While this T-square is in place and Chiron is retrograde and Pluto is retrograde, and they are both putting some pressure there on Venus. If you are not following your heart and you're not opening up and sharing, then you are basically cutting yourself off from the good that could be flowing to you. And if you do open up and share, then you're going to experience a deepening of connections or a deeper sense of knowing who you are and feeling more valuable in yourself. So that's it for today. As always, take care and stay safe, and I will be back again tomorrow.